Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. This is Casey with Mosaic Mermaid Tarot. And today's pick a card will be, what is on your person's mind, what's in their heart, what, they're currently thinking, feeling, their intentions, what they might wish they want to, say, that might be hiding. We just kind of dive in and see what Spirit has to say. So, pile one, we have this beautiful flower agate sphere or orb. I don't know, whatever you would want to call this. It's beautiful. That is going to be pile one. Pile two, we have a new addition. Oh, now I'm hearing new addition. That might be, if that's significant. But she is so pretty. Amethyst cluster. That is pile two. Pile three, we have this beautiful malachite heart, which is just absolutely, like, that is so gorgeous. She's a vibrant queen, she is. I love her. Okay, so I'm going to pick some zodiac signs, but if you're good to go, I will see you at your piles. Bye. Okay, so here we go with zodiac signs. Pile one. We have Scorpio, Virgo, Leo, and Sagittarius. Pile two, we have Libra, Aries, Cancer, and Aquarius. Pile three, we have Gemini, Taurus, Capricorn, and Pisces. All right, I will give you a moment to meditate on the piles, and I will see you there. Hey, pile one. If you pick this beautiful flower agate orb, from Madagascar, might be significant. This is going to be a reading. Also, the zodiac signs, in case you missed it, were Scorpio, Virgo, Leo, and Sagittarius. Your card is the Dried Flower Fairy. Sweet Memories. Number 11. I really love how beautiful this is. It's giving, I don't know why, but it's like, it just makes me think of like Thanksgiving or around Thanksgiving, like, when you're planning the meals and you're trying to figure out what proper seasonings you need to have. And, I'm OCD, so I have this drawer of seasonings, and it's, but it's just, I was just, yeah, it just feels like that feeling of, you know, getting ready. It's fall, it's, food and family, but sweet memories. So there could be some memories around, a gathering, like a family gathering or something like that. We've got 11, which is justice in the tarot. It's also a little bit of strength because they flip flop in some tarots. But 11's that very soulmate-y number. And it feels like I just keep that there's a lot of ingredients to this connection, and you're still trying to figure out how to make it more sweet. Okay. Well, I decided I was going to pull out this, I think it's Life Happens deck. Because, on the back of the card was the keyhole, so I figured we needed to use these. These are beautiful cards. And let's see what the oracle says. I want you to take a deep breath and think of your person. Imagine any signs, symbols, synchronicities that might be confirmation. And let's see what's going on with pile one. Pile one. Oh, I just had to burp. So, oh my, this is my favorite card. This is my favorite card in the whole deck. I'm burping, trying to set things on fire. You are ascending. You are getting rid of all that negative And, that just, you are no hugs given. But she's beautiful. Red hair might be significant. There's just so much growth. So, like, and dried flower, and look. I mean, she's practically made of dried flowers herself, or drying flowers. I love that so, so much. Okay, now let's try not to burn ourselves this time, Spirit. Pile one. Thank you. Good news. These cards are new, so there's a little crispy still. So good news. Looks like windmill. This could be. To me, it looks like a sandcastle. I don't know why. It just looks like big sandcastles. And I just like, just look like sandcastles on the beach. And these look like feathers, you know? Do you see how they look like feathers? I don't know. It just seems very whimsical. And there's just one random little character here. Because my eyes aren't that good. Can't see it. But good news. I'm hearing dust in the wind. You guys, I don't know. Oh, pile one. Pile one. Happiness. Happiness is the news. Again, we have more flowers. Just beautiful. Like there's sprouting from within you. You must be going through a hell of a time right now. I know it's been heavy in the collective. So I'm sending lots of love and warm hugs to you guys, because comment down below if you want to share. But you guys have been so like sweet in the comments lately, and I just wanted to tell you I appreciate it. Okay. I feel like I want to need to pile one. Counseling. And the last one, nurturing. Okay. Oh, well, I feel really good about where this is going here. I mean, you just have all this growth. I just heard Living on a Prayer by Bon Jovi. I'm all over the place here. These cards are gorgeous. Well, I mean, planted a seed. Now I'm hearing all I want to do is make love to you. Oh, I love it. New outlook. Good news. Nurturing. Celebration. Needy. Yeah. Well, I mean, us needy people, we own it, I think. We try to be better about it. Um, but I feel like your person, this honestly feels like it's really all about you. I guess this might be how they see you. Um, it feels like how you see yourself. I mean, I'm trying to, it's a very good energy. It's like you've been through a lot, but you are going in the right direction. You just continue to grow. And you have a whole new outlook. It's beautiful. Now, I'm going to see. I'm going to use these. Let's see what comes out. These cards are going to drive me mad. Okay. Oh, I just saw this when I picked up the deck. So it's beautiful. It's that butterfly energy, that fairy energy, that regeneration, growth, metamorphosis, and cycles. That's actually very beautiful. Because that's seems like you were on you're just on it with everything. You were finally like detached. I really feel like the person in this pile is you. It doesn't really feel like another person. It feels like you have fallen in love with yourself. You know, not in a narcissistic way, in a way that you finally, through all this, I think you just continued to grow and continued to nurture the beautiful things in you that you love about yourself. I think you're taking care of yourself, and it feels good. That feels like the good news. No one. Crossroads. I was just listening to this earlier. Crossroads. Bone Thugs and Harmony. Yeah. Choice, multiple options, turning point, and indecisive. Let's see what else comes out before I say anything. Magnetic attraction. Alluring, lust, irresistible, flirting. Yeah. This one wants to come out. Oh, shit. Marriage forever, the one union. And then what's on the bottom? Fated meeting. I saw unfinished business speaking out. Meant to be, destiny, predetermined, encounter, liquid courage, bravery, confidence, intoxicated, odd behavior. This would be kind of like the devil card. Wow. These both are back to back. Letting go, release, give up, patience. Yeah, regret. So, there's that unfinished business. Player, healing. Ugh, so, okay. I mean, maybe the good news is that they finally know which way they're going to go when they, maybe they're finally going to make a choice about coming to you with this. I mean, it's clear as day. And you're just over here, just in your power, and your person is trying to change and cycle through these memories, sweet memories, alluring. I mean, I think this would be the happy place, right? Being able to address that this is kind of meant to be. It's just, you can't change it. You can avoid it. Yeah, but I mean, so maybe that's the good news. Finally making a choice. Maybe they're finally ready to nurture the connection. Just some acknowledgement. But it's like they need courage. It's pulling on the worst of ways. Let's see what we can get with the tarot. Oh, guys. Oh, look at that. I love this card. Is this a memory? Is this a sweet memory? I love that. I'm keeping it out. You guys have to tell me if this is a memory you have, because it feels like a memory, a sweet memory from somebody. Okay, here we go. So, you matter. Now is not the time. Okay. No. Oh boy. Pile one. Words do hurt. You have so many choices and options. So, you've got your lover's card with the choice of the heart, Gemini energy. Six is healing, it's unconditional love. They can't understand why you would say these things, whatever they may be, these intimate things to them. They also feel like they may have lost out on like they've lost out on this connection. My stomach is just turning. Maybe. So indecisive. Just like that card that came out. Indecisive. Choices, it's really hard for this person to make choices. They have a lot riding on those choices. But you kind of flip their world inside out. It's Two of Cups. More soulmate energy. I mean, yeah, let's see. Let me have you. Well, I mean, I think they do want to bring something to you with this chariot. Seven is the chariot. It's Cancer energy. This Cancer new moon. If you're watching this when I upload, they want to hide away with this, reducing the nine with that Hermit energy. They want to hide away, and like my cheeks are so red right now. This is yeah. Like they definitely have the hots for you. Um, listen to your heart. So, choice of the heart. I think they want to listen to their heart. Of course, Roxette might be some meaning in those lyrics for you. Listen to your heart, obviously. um, they want to listen to their heart. I think they're not able to bring these words with that throw shock energy. It just really cuts. It's like it even feels like it's like I have such a dryness. Like I don't even feel like I have energy to speak. Like I'm just so tired of It's like speaking to a brick wall. Like, so much so that voice is just your voice is just giving up. Maybe you could muster out some um, but you keep getting burned with this indecisiveness. Two is also the high priestess, and that's, it's like secrets. And I feel like it's like they don't want to say something that could possibly hurt you, but that's also bullshit. And I think you finally come to understand that. Oh boy. That one. I still don't have all the answers. There's another two, so might be significant. But it's like they don't want to say something unless they are absolutely sure. And hey, guess what? You can't be absolutely sure. Not in this world. It's not practical. You're not practical. The connection isn't practical. It's never going to be practical. You have to have faith in the connection. It can't just be, maybe. It can't be that it's yes or no, because it starts to play with here and quit playing games with my heart, but Backstreet Boys. That one really took me back. um okay. Have I lost everything? And I want a fresh start with you. So, of course, I'm going to see 19, which is the sun. And that energy is just beautiful, because I feel like it would be losing you would be like losing the sun. It's also 10, it's just keeps cycling questions they're too afraid to ask, but knowing in their heart this green and one is a new beginning. It's like with the 9, they're almost there and they're stuck on a loop in their mind when they know deep down this is what they want. It's what their heart wants. Listen to your heart and choose. You're never going to have all the answers, And the bottom, I worry about us a lot. Yeah. So, of course, I'm open to compromise. There's your third two. And you already know I meant what I said. So that'll be different for everyone. But, I mean, you already will know what that is if that's meant for you. There's 14 is temperance, and that's there needs to be a balance. And there's no balance. it's like the shit's always hitting the fan because no matter what they're in their head about, it's always going to be raining. All you want to do is hold that umbrella and help them and love them because you know it would help them. Mm. There's all these flowers growing around them, and on the looks like even almost like a sun or an eye. Mm. Oh boy. Yeah, let's get some messages. Okay, so let me get a drink of water. I think we're gonna go with these. This is a mixture of In the Shadows and Messages of Love. So the shadow cards will be referencing the kind of what they're really working on, in their minds. Pile 3, Sphere, what would their person say? I love myself enough to walk away. Unhealed wounds are blocking forward movement. Yeah. Well, that's what everything has pointed to this so far. It's like a little bit of that devil energy coming through. There's a lot of unhealed wounds. You are not part of my plan. Isn't that exactly what I said earlier? Like, they can't plan everything around you or with you in it, or like there's no plan like that because none of that is at this moment logical, and it just can't be, especially with no communication. I know more than you think, so I feel like they kind of look after you, watch after you. Maybe your social media. Maybe they talk to people that know you. Hold on. Vulnerability. You can be completely open with this person, and you know that. But you're sick of being the vulnerable one. But they need to figure out how to heal. Oh boy. Oh my goodness. Oh my. Okay. Thank you for leaving me. I scared myself that day. Sometimes I hear your voice. I do wish you well. Look at how you got all these shadow cards. Your person stays in their head. Let's see what's on the bottom. I want to tell you so much. Someone is undergoing a spiritual transformation. So, yes, that is. But they are in some kind of dark night of the soul right now. That's what they're trying to heal. It's heartbreaking. Okay, so I'm also going to get some of these divine yin yang oracle messages of shadow and light. So, how this works is the first message that comes out, we read the shadow, and then the next card that comes out will be light, and so on. So, pile one. Can I get a shadow card? Okay. I feel so detached from life, reality, and you. Didn't I mention that you were detaching from them earlier? I feel so detached from life, reality, and you. Can I get a light message? Light. 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 There we go. Oh, okay. So, first one we'll take is light. I need to express my innermost thoughts to you. I want to tell you so much. Shadow. I need to be alone. Yeah. And then on the bottom will be light. I won't resist this any longer. I love you. I want you. And that's the energy that was coming out earlier. Like, yeah, they really do have that lustful energy going on. I'm going to pull some of my, this deck that I've been making. That's for my members' spicy giggle videos. So check that out if you're interested. And what pile one? Okay. Okay. When I look at you and I start aching so deep inside, it takes all I can to think, breathe, speak. You are my undoing. Your smile, your eyes, your lips, your voice, your sweet moans, my favorite distractions. I need something to cheer me up. Send a picture of yourself to me. You choose of what. I look at you and my body reacts in a way it never has before. Even in the throes of passion, I can't resist your pull. I just needed to be closer to you any way I could. Since then, you've distracted me every day, whether you're near me or not. There's a common theme of distraction here. I keep hearing Sleep Token, the song Distraction. So there could be something in those lyrics. Oh boy. Yeah, there's a little bit of an obsession going on here. You know, not to, not like crazy or anything. I mean, I do have OCD, so I know all about it. Yeah. I want to forget my name while I'm busy moaning yours. So again, we have moaning, and I mean, I really think they are. I mean, look at what you're causing. Spiritual transformation. Does the situation align with your values and morals? That brings me back to that tarot card. I meant what I said. And that 5, which is change, and it's also Hierophant, which is, you know, maybe different morals, values, religious factors, things like that. But look, there's that longing. Someone is secretly yearning for you, and it's not a secret. Pile one. It's not. So you keep doing you because it's working or whatever. Just live your best life, listen to your heart, and whatever it is that you want to do is going to be the right answer, because you know that's what your heart wants. You can't, unfortunately, help your person heal. They got to do that on their own. So while they're taking care of that, you take care of you, and maybe you'll meet again one day. But okay. We're going to go into charms and initials. Pile 1. 4242 on the timer. Pile 1. All right, so you know the routine. We get numbers first. We have 8, 5. There's 13, that transformation. 2, 4, 6, or 9. 5, 0, 0. Okay, we have T. Okay. Then we have O, J. No, that's a D. Sorry. DJ. E, K. That's a V. That's a V. S, X, P, and Z. I think that's it for the letters. All right, we have looks like a sled, key, gold heart. We have like a world charm. Okay, let me see here. We have this. I always hear 2 hearts that beat as one. endless love. But these hearts are growing together. A sister is someone to dream, cry, sing, and laugh with. So that could be significant. Live your dream. It's a moon and a star. It's a pinnacle, actually. So could be an, a moon sign, like an earth moon sign. What is this? This is a little fairy on sitting on the moon. So that could be like air sign energy as a moon sign. Um, we have that wild horse running. We have um, we have a stocking. So Christmas might be significant. We've got a sleigh. We've got a stocking. We have a fox. And here, a foxy lady. Here I come, coming to get you. And I'm specifically saying Wayne's World. Um, love. So this is a heart that has a hole in it, and it's literally got an arrow stabbed right through it. This is what they feel love is like. And I'm also now I'm hearing Bon Jovi. Shot through the heart. You're too late. You give love a bad name. Never, never give up. Ooh, you're coming into some abundance. There's that bag of money. Watch out for toxic, but this can also be that transformation energy because it reminds me of the death card. We have another key. Key. Okay, we have. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, we have no shit. Look at this. We have two Eiffel Towers. One has a couple of stars, and one's like 3D. But well, that could be significant. You'll have to let me know. Got a broom for all my witches out there. Coming in to clean this shit up. We've got a rose. We've got a third key. I mean, oh shit. And these were the. Oh shit. That's awesome because it's like. It came out because, these on the back. So that's why I picked these. Um, this is going to bowl right into the. Okay. I'm just excited. I love synchronicities. Don't forget to comment those down below. I cannot pick this up, but it's a snow. Is it a snowflake? Oh, shit. This is... Oh my gosh. You are frustrated. You are frustrated as hell. Oh my gosh. I heard you're big mad. This is what this is making me. I can't pick it up. It is. It is. I can confidently say a snowflake. Fucking asshole. Couldn't pick it up. Okay. I love you to the moon and back. Yeah, this green lightning. Make you supercharge them. I think this is a teddy bear or a tiger. like a Tony the Tiger type. Oh no. Tell me what you feel like that is. Anyway, that damn snowflake really pissed me off. Just want to pick it up to prove that I could do it, but here is your screenshot. Let me know what resonated and if you found anything in these initials or numbers. And thank you so much for being here. I hope to see you in the next one. Please like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. It really helps my channel. And wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I hope it is as beautiful as you. Thank you so much. Bye. Hey, pile two. If you chose, whoops, this beautiful amethyst crystal cluster, this is going to be your reading. And in case you missed it, but you were interested, we have Libra, Aries, Cancer, and Aquarius. Your card is the Pink Lotus Fairy, number 43. A Time for Spirit. So, this is. Oh, did you hear that? Sometimes the candles, they make these little bubble sounds. So bubbles might be significant. Um, so we've got number 43. 4 is a foundation. 3 is growth. We have also Empress and Emperor. Time for Spirit. I think you might be balancing both your feminine and your masculine. It just seems like you are very intuitive. You are very. I hear more bubbles. I love it. I think it's this one actually. It's got those little. Yeah, distracted by bubbles. So you might want to just be stuck in a bubble with this person. A healing bubble. We have every color here as far as chakra except the blues of the throat chakra and the reds of the root. I guess no orange or yellow either, but I'm seeing that it's mostly intuitive. It's the ascending colors. You know how you have to work your way up the chakras. Like that, like Kundalini, awakening. But of those, we do not see the blue of the throat chakra. So I think there's no contact, um, but there could be a telepathic connection. But I feel like you are taking care of yourself. Like you've been growing through this muddy is the nicest thing connection, very muddy, um, and now you're just like woo saw. you know you're taking some time to heal your spirit. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing there. Let's see. Okay, the oracle deck I chose for today is this. I think it's called Life Happens Oracle. And because of these this key, I just felt like I needed to use I needed to go with this. So it's a very beautiful deck. I want you to take a deep breath, think about your person, think about any questions, think about any signs, symbols, synchronicities that might give you confirmation. And we will see what we have for you today, pile two. Pile two, what's going on with your good news? This came out in pile one. So I think, and pile one also seemed to start off with a heavy energy of loving the self and healing, you know, your own spirit. And I think that's the good news. I think you finally have figured out that, you know, you are the most important person in this situation. Um, this, I swear, was giving me like sandcastle. So I don't know if that is um, significant, but these also, I mean, it gave windmill, but it gave like sandcastle with feathers too. So, and even this up here looks like a tiny, tiny little fairy. Like, I didn't think I noticed that before. But, and there's a tiny little dude down there. Like maybe this is you. You are ascending. And your person's not there. They're still in the darkness of their shadows. Let's see what else comes out. Pile two. Oh, okay. Well, naive. I'm hearing yellow from Coldplay. Look at the stars. Look how they shine for you and everything that you do. I think your person, to you, could have put the stars in the sky themselves. That's how high on this pedestal you have your person. And they think, oh, I just heard another bubble. They think that it's like they know how you feel. And you make them feel like they're on cloud nine. Oh, I just heard pink clouding, which, if you know, you know. That could also be something, you know, um, but it's like you treat your person like they hung the stars. And with that star energy, I just keep hearing the little bubbles, and just every time I hear one, it's so cute. It cracks me up. Um, this is very. It's like they want to hang the stars for you. They don't feel like they are worthy of this. They think that you are just naive and that you'll you'll figure out that they're not really what they are to you in your eyes. They are what they are in their own mind's eye. That's why they're still in the darkness. Pile 2. Okay. Look at that. So, this is exactly what I was feeling here. It's like their automatic defense mechanism is they've got their heart shielded, but you've put some cracks there. There's light. And whether they like it or not, you've cracked them open. And now they feel. That's basically, they feel all the things, but they're feeling. And that is what is controlling their defense mechanism, which is to shut up, ghost, and hope that you read those signs and understand, which, I mean, this looks like, a crow, or it could be a raven. But it's like, the little rhyme, the one for sorrow, two for joy, one for sorrow. I think they automatically, as soon as they feel anything, their defense mechanism just walls up, and they feel like going this way is straight to sorrow. So they go back to safety. They are getting messages, though. They are getting their own signs, and they're trying to act like they're not seeing these things or feeling these things. But you can't push that shit aside, and it's destroying them because they can't come forth, and they still have a lot of mud to grow through. So it's on the bottom. Oh, yeah. That's exactly what I've been feeling there. Yeah. It's just, Of course, I'm hearing that song, anxiety. But hater, secrets. Yeah. They have this candle that is burning for you. But what they see more is, as this candle continues to burn, they're going to have to get into what it is that makes them feel like this. They have to communicate something that they would rather just keep to themselves. There are these memories. And you see how the candle, the flame is split away. It's like they can't. It's just so sad. I mean, this is what they live with. And, now we're seeing the root chakra and the sacral chakra and the solar plexus. And these are the things they have to work through. And now you do see that blue in order to unblock these areas to meet you where you are, which is in your heart space, in your, your crown chakra, your third eye, all that shit is lit, right? Their secrets, their self limiting beliefs, their mental health, it all keeps them from being, I keep looking at this, heartbroken. See, you just crawled right up in their heart. You have a place there. Are you shitting me? I forgot that this card was in this deck. Didn't I say Wusa earlier? Like, that's where you are. You are Wusan, and look at her sitting there in front of the rainbow. I feel like you saw these signs, right? And you have intuition. You know that things have to come to light. You know that they're just self-sabotaging. They're just, having issues with mental health, or, there's something going on which will be specific to your situation. But you see where they are. Meanwhile, yeah, you're heartbroken. But you took that inner strength and you started to grow. Maybe you picked up a hobby. But this is you, Wusa. And you might be cleaning like crazy. Do you remember that show? Oh man, I can't even remember the name of it. But it had Niecy Nash on it. And that's where I used to watch that show all the time. and they would go and they would clean up people's, you know, houses, and then they would decorate it. And there's a particular episode where the lady that owned the house, she was not happy with the outcome. And I just remember, you know, it was just like the most ungrateful thing. And I think that's what breaks your heart so much, because you don't want to feel like you are not the peace that your person needs. You know, you want to be their peace. But right now, they are struggling. I love that card. But let's see these oracles. Pile 2. What's going on? Mask. Mm-hmm. Okay. Between the lines. Hidden meaning. Vague, speculate, implicit. And that's what you have to do with your person. You have to, because they mask with you. They actually can't mask very well. That's why they avoid you. So, meanwhile, you are reading between all the lines because you are not naive, not when it comes to energy doesn't lie. So, yeah. Hidden motive, conceal, disguise, and lying. This is giving sleep token, by the way. But, I mean, vague. Courting, dating, anniversary, meetup. This is something that could have been a plan at one point, or I don't know. I think this is something that you really wanted to happen, but it never really did. Because in order to do that, they would have to take off that mask. And in person, there is no between the lines. In person, I think you guys would be quite feral with each other. But let's see what else comes out. Oh my. Okay. So, oh my goodness. Look at this. This is a little crazy. Okay. Oh. Roll the dice. Take a chance. Risk. Leap of faith. Strategy. This is kind of, you know, like the Fool. We do have 6 and 9. Number 654 might be something. 15 That's kind of devil energy, which is what I'm getting with these cards here. This is a little bit more fool energy, but I don't think, I think the way they see it, it's more through anxiety. And says bravery, confidence, intoxicated, and odd behavior. Then we have one night stand, intimacy, casual relationship, fling. So this might be all that they want. And I just heard some of you say that would be fine. You know, if that's your thing. Um, they don't want it to be a one night stand. But the feelings have not entered the chat. So there's no confidence. Um, there's no bravery. There's no risk taking. There seems to be, it's either strategy or odd behavior, because it's energy's energy, you know? It's on the bottom. Crossroads. This came out in pile one. And yeah, so hearing Bone Thugs and Heart and Harmony. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, so we have choice, multiple options, turning point, indecisive. So hopefully they have a better vision of this connection than they did in the beginning. Whether or not they want to continue on with it is something that they are not ready to, they're not ready to talk about secrets. They're not ready to talk about haters or anxiety or risks. They would just rather not talk about anything. And you know, some people can't take what they think is confrontation, but it's really just a different way of looking at something. It's a different perspective. Breakup, walking away, ending, separation, it's over. So you might have, or they might have just upheaval, obstacle, wrecking ball, and drama. That's all they see here. And that you want to like pin them down. But this is what the fuck it's is up. That is so. Yeah, they go back and forth between, it's like they want your energy, but they don't want to, for whatever reason, their nervous system is not hardwired to give you what you deserve right now. They are having to deal with and heal some very deep traumas that they, you know, we can't heal people. They have to heal themselves. Even if they are, I just love it. The hands. Um, there's a whole mess. There's a whole mess here. It's going to be different for everybody, but the baseline is the same. Um, they have to unlearn the darkness that keeps them in their heads. They have to unlearn they might still be harboring feelings for an ex, and that could be not for everyone, but I was definitely this storm warning, and ex lover came out down there. Where was it? But that could be the secret that they're keeping to themselves. They might secretly want to have that again, or not really have given up on it. And I know it feels fresh. Just feels like there's things that they can't let go of. All right, let's see what messages. Oh, no, we're going to get tarot. They're waiting for you. My life started when I met you. Wrongful advice. So it feels like Spirit has, been showing them some signs. Look at that. Love is the answer. And it matches. Okay. That's so beautiful. Except just for. Okay. Please give me time. I've never felt this way before. And this is that, that hermit mode that they're in. They're in isolation. They are feeling things that they didn't know that they could feel. And they are having a hard time figuring out what is real. And trusting themselves, let alone trusting anybody else. Oof. And I put one out with that. I miss you. Do you? Oops. My 11 candles. So one went out. I think that they cycle through this, missing you. Wondering if you really feel the way you do for them. 8 is strength. It's Leo energy. It's also justice in some tarots. And I feel like you yourself just want, like, they could take all the time in the world. Just tell you what's going on. But if they say anything about, they can't say anything about anything, because then that barrier they've worked so hard to keep will, it can't be there. I mean, you either want to connect or you don't, but you can't have this connection go anywhere without communication. And they're just not ready for that. It is, with this coming to 17, it is a wish fulfillment. It is healing, that star energy, more Aquarius energy. And stars, yeah. Could be a touch of, ADHD or something on the spectrum, because I keep, kind of ping ponging. Blue shiny, but, I think it keeps them going, going, going. But at night, this also gives Nine of Swords, sleepless nights, anxiety, just so much more anxiety. Oh, no, you don't know the. Okay, so if I follow you, I could lose everything. 5 is a number of change. It's also the Hierophant. The Hierophant is self limiting belief systems, maybe different values, religious factors, um, how they feel about commitment or what it means. I'm too afraid to talk to you about it, though. Yeah, there's no strength. There's transformation going on with 13 Scorpio energy with the Death card. But they're terrified of what's going to happen once or if they were to leave their comfort zone, which it's easier to deal with things that are even, like you say, stuck in something, because those things that are, all fucked up, those are the things that it's easier because there's no change. It's easier to do the things that you have always done. They don't want to hurt you by telling you something that they can't bring to you. They don't have anything. They're just too afraid. They have to have that time. I'm hearing more than words. Yeah, they miss you, but they won't tell you because they're too scared. I feel like it's with 8 and 8 being that tower. That's number 16. It's like back and forth, little tower moments over how they feel. And you never know what someone's going through, so you always want to show compassion, but you can still take care of yourself. And I think you're doing that. So, pile 2. You already know. That's because you are so intuitive. Like, you already know energetically what's going on. So it kind of, like that card earlier, is heartbroken. You know that you are in that person's heart. And all you want to do is hear them say it. Instead of acting like you should already know. It's a whole different thing to hear someone say that they want you around, that they that they care about you, your well-being, checking on you. You hurt me, but that's okay, I guess. Well, that feels like that's what you have. This feels like you. You want to know if they miss you. You want them to understand that it hurts, but it's okay, because you love them unconditionally. You just want to know that you're not insane, that you're not Delulu. And like if it's not there, it's not there. Then you can move on, but don't, you know, just don't give up on your life, pile two. Unless it's what you want to do. you know, give up on or not give up on the connection. You can leave a safe space for that person and still take care of filling your own cup and loving yourself, which it feels like you are doing, but it still hurts because they still haven't. There's still just too many secrets. The most basic things that you should know about your person, you don't, because they don't care enough to tell you. And relationships don't work like that. There might be a soul connection and your energies might be forever entwined, but it might not be this lifetime. Because your person has to get their shit together. And if it doesn't include you, then, don't feel like it's your fault. There's nothing wrong with you, pile two. And I know a lot of you guys really feel insecure when you don't have closure, or you just don't understand. That's where you have to let just surrender and let the universe do its thing, because you're never going to understand. And you mirror that. They're never going to understand you if they don't want to ask about you or talk to you, or I mean, just use discernment and Always follow your heart no matter what. But I feel like you could be treated a lot better because this is the energy you feel, at least for them, and you've expressed it. And I think that alone hurts them because they know that they can't express this back, even though you, 19, are the sun to them. You are the happiest card in the deck. They would do anything for you except for talk to you. And it just hurts. Boy, pile two. Pile two. I don't want to lose you. Well, there needs to be some balance with that temperance energy, but again, there needs to be a foundation. I think you've tried your best to keep a safe place for your person. You've tried to build this foundation, however small, but you can't go forever, right? There's got to be a balance, not just cycles. This also gives me, especially the Four of Wands, you know, like this is a strong connection. But they feel like they're losing the battle in their mind. Time to ground yourself. And it's exactly what you're doing. A time for spirit. Time to ground yourself. It's actually kind of perfect. I'm absolutely in love with you. There's number 6. Love me. If y'all saw my last video, sometimes I wonder if you care. There's that, death card, that transformation. Your love is transforming them. They want you to wait. But, they dream and they wish. I'm hearing a dream is a wish your heart makes. When you're fast asleep. And I think your person, you might dream of each other. But I think what you're doing is good. I think you are right now woosahing, protecting your heart. And that's all you can do right now. If your person wants to change that, they know where to find you. Okay, let's get some messages. So I'm gonna get, these are messages of love mixed with in the shadows, and the in the shadow cards are, basically kind of like intrusive thoughts, something they would be thinking but never say, even though they don't say much of anything, do they? Pile 2. Look, I'm sorry, I know more than you think. Fate, this is a destined partnership. We are more alike than I admit. Yeah, just admit it. Okay, so pile two. What their person say? Okay, I couldn't tell you face to face. Leaving you hurt me too. I hope you're happy. I hope I will see you again sometime. Nothing but shadows. See, I told you they are going through it. Trust. It is safe to trust in this situation. I feel like you've come a long way with this connection, and this is why. You feel safe, or you might not feel as safe as you used to, simply because, yeah, it's like turned around a little bit. It's like you will always love this person, but your thoughts on trusting in the situation, you just don't even know what to say anymore. File two. I don't need your approval. And that's a very stubborn, asinine thing to say. So, yeah. That's what happens when all you want to do is see, I'm getting very, I think, into your energy where you are just aggravated as hell. And of course, this is something, of course, you know, you don't need to give them your approval, or you know, you don't need them to be your shoulder to cry on. But wouldn't it be nice? Wouldn't it be nice to have someone to talk to at the end of the day, even for just a minute? Like, there's not that much trust in this connection that, and if that's the case, they are not the person you thought they were. And you should know that shit. You got to take care of yourself. I don't know what to say. Well, of course you don't know what to say. We know that. I don't trust you. Jesus fucking. Are you serious? I am. Yeah, there we go. I'm going to start choking now. Let me get a drink of water, please. Okay, so this feels like a thought that you struggle with because, of course, your person doesn't trust, but you do. And you thought it was a situation you could trust. until it continually broke your heart, until you no longer knew what to say. Look at that. Another fucking shadow card. I've been here before with others. Well, good for you. Because pile 2, you are not like the others. You are special. I'm hearing that song, Alien, from Hailstorm. She say, you knew that I wasn't like that, not like the other girls. You fell in love with an alien. Not like the other girls, unlike anything else in this world. And you used to like that, so what are you waiting for? You fell in love with an alien. Give me one more. Oh my goodness. I fear that you will reject me. They absolutely do. And that's shit that they have to figure out. Because you're the one that's been rejected over and over and over again. To a point where you don't even fear, you know, it's really just broken you down to a point where you're just, you had to do something because it was making you insecure. And you don't deserve that. I understand you better now. You got one fucking love card. Fuck. Okay. I'm sorry. I have had the mouth of a sailor. I'll probably get fucking demonetized. I don't I don't know. I'm just, this has been heavily, if you're not aggravated beyond belief and hurt and still love this person, this might not be your reading. I don't really know you. Well, I wonder why. I pretend that I don't care. I just want, forgiving yourself or another will help you move forward. And I think that's for both of you. I think you made a good choice when you decided to pull back. Not because you want to hurt them, but because you just don't know what to do anymore. Okay, so we're going to get oh my goodness. You see how like unhinged this reading is? Oh boy. Okay. Cycle, cycle, cycle. Okay. Okay. We're all a little wonky, aren't we? That's what makes us human. Okay, so I'm gonna get these shadow and light cards. It's called the Yin Yang Oracle for Lovers. But how this works is, you know, the first card that comes out is your shadow message, and the second one is the light. So let's pile two. Give me a shadow message, please. These are very slippery. So everyone is out to get me. Life is unfair. They are in that victim mentality. Light, please. Light message. Okay, so what's going to happen is, all right, so with delight, I feel your warmth even from a distance. I've been in denial. Yep. Light, I love being in your company and I can't wait to see you again. Let's get a couple more. We're going to get one more, and then the bottom will be. So this is shadow. I feel so disconnected from you. And light. My motives are sincere. Please see beyond my struggles. I'm trying my best. And that's what you do, pile two. You know, you're pretty good at trying to, help. But this isn't something that you can help with. They have to figure that shit out. It's really just, it could be so simple, and I think that's the most aggravating part for you. Because it's like you don't want much, you just want any kind of reciprocation. And if not, just, let me go. That's what I'm hearing, is just let me go. And if they can just let you go, that is your answer. You don't need closure for that. Your words are my foreplay, sweet syllables kissed and caressing my mind, absorbing every breath through my pores, soul seduced, infinitely yours. Another says seduced, and then seduction. The art of seduction is knowing exactly the way that you like it and giving it to you in a way that takes your breath away over and over again. Daydream at night about you over and over. The biggest turn on is turning you on. While I sleep, I dream of you. And while I wake, I long to hold you in my arms. And I'm hearing, I just died in your arms tonight. Crowded house. Boy. This is my curated deck that I've been making for my membership, in case you were wondering. I use that deck for that. And I've been using it on the videos to kind of try to, you know, spice the endings up a little bit. But if you want to see more of this and my spicy giggle videos, you can be a member of the channel. Not many people can take my breath away, and you don't even have to try. Oh boy, okay, so you are my muse. Because of you, I will paint my best painting, write my best novel, recite my best poetry. You are divine. So, I've got a surprise idea that just might blow your mind. Feeling adventurous? Well, I don't know, Pile 2. I think they could come to you and say something like this right now, the way that the energy is, and you probably would ignore them. I just heard, no, 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 you wouldn't. You would damn sure try, though, Pile 2. You would damn sure try. All right, we're going to get into the charms and initials. See if anything else comes out. Pile 2. I know one of these days I'm going to pull my hand out and there's going to be a nail somewhere lost in here. That was a lot. Pile 2. Oof. That's good. A couple more. Now I feel stingy. Okay. You got a hell of a lot of numbers. So look at that. 333 right next to each other. Let's see. We've got 1, 1, 1, 7, 7, 7, 0, 0, 0. Oof. You know what? That was spirit saying that was not meant to be, because you heard that thing bounce, like there's no finding that. Okay, so we have 6 or 9, 6 or 9, 6 or 9. We have 2, 2. We have another 0, 5, and 8. There's that 13 again with a transformation. God, I wonder if I can see it. Oh, I do see it. Let me get it, because now I'm like, oh my God, it's a 2. I have to see if it. No, it's another 6 or 9. Okay. Okay. All right. Do we have them? 8, 6, 7, 5, 3, 0, 9. So this could be Jenny. Could be significant. Isn't that Jenny's number? Okay, so we have I, and we have K. I know. So we have V, W, or M, U, P, R, H, Z, J, V, G, J, Z, and an M or a W. All right, we have a U, a V, and an A. Virginia, West Virginia. I don't know why. Rupert. Okay, so we have a peace symbol. We have a starfish. We have a pink bow. That reminds me of my beautiful friend Pink Spirit. We have skull and bones. Actually, a few videos ago, it was with the round cards, the Kim crayons. There was a card, I think it was pile 3. So that might be significant if you didn't see that. Never, never give up. And we've got a butterfly for transformation. And if you want to take a... Oh, wait, I found another W or M. All right. I just saw 11129. All right, guys. That's going to do it. Thank you so much for being here. Please like, subscribe, and comment down below. The secret emoji today will be the peace sign or the butterfly. And never, never give up, okay? I'm sending you so much love, warm soul hugs, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye. Hey, pile 3. If you chose this beautiful malachite heart, gorgeous. This is going to be your reading. And if you missed it and were interested, the zodiac signs that came out were Capricorn, Pisces, Gemini, and Taurus. You have the carnivorous flower fairy. A tempting offer has a high price. Number 38. So, it's a beautiful card. I think you might need to be on the lookout for something that looks like a gift, but it's really a curse is what I'm hearing. Like you need to I just it's almost like your person is seeing you as so tempting, but you're going to eat them alive kind of thing. Like you are just primed and ready to hell no. I just heard take a bite out of crime. Like we were who was that McGruff? But um we've got 38, which is it's a big ass heart. Um I hate it. My OCD is killing me. Um I'm gonna try to do this. And then it's gonna like okay, hopefully there's no chaos within that. Uh but yeah. Um it seems like you might have had a lot of growth with the 3. You have become stronger in your self-limiting beliefs with this 8. It's Leo energy. 3 is also the Empress. So I think you are the very tempting offer. And for them, it seems like a very high price. But let's just see what we can get here with. Now I picked this specific oracle deck because there the key, the lock. So just gonna but, and let me just say if you are in an energy of just being so like over your person's BS and you're just aggravated, I think I don't know what's going to go on here, but pile 2, if you were called, go ahead and check that one out because oh my, okay, that gave me a heart pang. That was like that hurt. These are new, so they're still heartbroken. Lusa, that's came from the last. They're very, very tough, and I think you are very tough now. Like you have got your shit together, or are trying to do somewhat, better. And now your person might be paying a price for not, I just still keep looking at how beautiful she is. And why are they so scared that you're going to eat them alive? I don't. Unless this is like a desire type thing, which I can see that. Huh. Okay. Pile 3. What's going on with pile 3? Okay. Two-faced. So your person wears a mask. This also feels a lot like the 9 of Swords. So I feel like your person goes out into the world and they might be neurospicy. So they mask all day long. And then when they get home, they just want to be alone. They just want to be alone in the darkness, not not having to put on a show, not having to, just being themselves. And I think the high price they're paying for that is, it's almost like they could have carved out some time here. But it's kind of like I keep hearing, like, when the brawl comes off, we're not going back outside. you know, um, and it's like when the face comes off, when the mask comes off, it's time to woosah and work out some of that shit, right? They're they're demons. They have to sit with their demons because this is the only time they get to do that. And they don't want to, I mean, you are a tempting offer, but your person's nervous system is barely thriving right now. So let's see what else. Look at that. Woo-saw, new outlook. I love that. I had said in pile two that in the very beginning with the card, I said you need to woo-saw. I forgot this was even in this deck. But it even looked like the pile two card. Look at these rainbows. And I think after a period of sitting and woo-saw, and there's a new perspective here. There's a new outlook. And it's tempting. It has a high price, but they can see that the only thing that's keeping that, is, this little gate here. And like, they're shrouded in darkness, but you can see that this is lightened up. So I think there is some forward movement. Maybe you've tempted them so much that you've actually, been the catalyst for their change. But they haven't mastered this, and they don't want you to see, because you can see. They want to maybe go on vacation. Hey. I think this is the tempting offer that has the high price. And I'll tell you why. Because, oh man, everything would come out there, wouldn't it? You go on vacation, and I'm hearing vacay, vacation. I think they are afraid of this tempting offer. I think maybe you have offered. I'm hearing that song. Dig my toes into the sand. am happy. I wish you were here. Um, Not Pink Floyd, but oh shit, I can't. Somebody tell me in the comments. I need to keep going here. But there could be some significance in that song. Incubus. I got it. Yes. OCD and um I mean, I would have been, yeah, you see how much I'm thrown off by just anyway, you might have that kind of, where you need to figure things out because you know, and it's like, why not um, take a vacation? And they just, it's tempting, but they have not accepted that they could actually do that for whatever reason. Oh my goodness. Spiritual bath. I think you have bathed their spirit in light. I think you are used to drowning in emotions, but I don't think they're used to facing theirs. They have a lot of difficulty sitting with their emotions, where I think you have been a light in this person's outlook. You show them that they deserve to be relaxed, to be themselves, to go on a vacation, to just accept the love that you want to pour onto them. And I know you guys hear the term love bombing a lot, and I like words, that kind of like, I am such a love bomber, but I don't think it's a bad thing. Like, I don't know. Yeah, it's definitely not because I'm narcissistic. So, but I have so much of it, and you'll see me pouring out all my love in the comments, and trying to talk to everybody, um, because when you've gone through pain and trauma, and you've had your spiritual awakening, you want to, shine that light and help others, like I try to do with this channel, to just help you guys with your intuition and your emotions and different perspectives, because you can literally change the way you look at everything by just having a new perspective, by being able to be yourself comfortably. Boundaries. So I think your person has had some insane boundaries, which, you know, every to each their own. You got to do what you got to do. But they do this because I'm hearing I walk alone from Green Day. As you can see, all these tracks, they're just, they have their boundaries and they are strict, and they don't allow themselves to step out of those lines. Secrets, anxiety, intimacy. I saw the intimacy card. Where was it? But it's your person is thinking about you as this tempting offer, and they dream about what it would be like to maybe get away. Now I'm hearing, I want to get away. I want to fly away. Lenny Kravitz. There's a lot of music coming through in this pile, so there might be a musical connection. Let me see what comes out of these oracle cards for pile 3. What's going on? Okay, pile 3. Friends, acquaintance, trust, support, and loyalty. That might be the boundaries that they're not crossing. Pile 3. Divine intervention, spiritual bath, serendipity, catalyst, supernatural, and karma. So, yeah, I think the connection is known. I'm hearing Game of Thrones where she's like, it is known. It is known, pile 3. And I think Spirit has been like, no, this is not the time. Your person needs to they got to do what they got to do. And seeing just this red, this root chakra, it's like they got to fix some of those blockages. Fated meeting. Meant to be, destiny, predetermined encounter. Pile 3, text message. Communication, news, phone call, direct message. So your person might have finally, you are a tempting offer that is a high price, but they might be finally understanding why. Instead of seeing you as trying to eat them alive, they have seen the mirror that you've put in front of them. They are the ones that is covered in these traps, these sabotages of the self, that these rigid boundaries, this mask keeping you behind a friend wall when you know damn well that It's fate. So they might be coming to you finally with some communication. Shit. That has happened 3 times now. So now there's 10. Magnetic attraction, alluring, lust, irresistible, and flirting. And I told you that, yeah, they want to go on a vacay with you. But the divine is like, not yet. You still got work to do. Um, you just gotta figure out how to get out of this cycle, this never ending. I mean, because they want you. There's no doubt there. New love, honeymoon phase, childlike, moving on, and new beginning. So, this is how you make them feel. I mean, and I think you also feel like a bestie, you know? You like are the all that in a bag of chips. How about that? That's but they just want to look at you and stare at you and laugh with you, and your inner children get along, you know. It's a beautiful energy, but the fear is just there. Truth, confession, clarity, reveal, and secrets. She looked like the Queen of Swords right there. So maybe you took your power back and you wanted this clarity because you feel this. They feel this. But have yet to acknowledge it at all. I mean, they might allude to it, but nothing tangible. Nothing that they couldn't say, oh, well, that's, I never said that, you know? Um, but maybe they are finally ready to come to you with this new outlook. Maybe some new boundaries. Maybe there's some compromise. Secret crush, admire, attraction, suitor, butterflies. Travel, distance, boundaries, far apart, getaway. Yes, ma'am. That sounds good. But just be aware that things are just try to always lead with grace and compassion, and and understand that there are different perspectives. But other than that, it looks like a great energy. Let's see what the tarot says. Pile 3. Look at that. Ace of Pentacles. That's the grounded new beginning. Love is the answer. Love lift us up where we belong. That's what I hear. what's going on with pile 3's person's spirit? You have so many choices and options. So this person has been burned. Yes, I burned this. But that's what spirit tells me now. um, they have been burned by their options and choices in life. 6 being lovers is that choice of the heart, and Gemini energy. And it's like they can't believe you want them. Like, you're too good to be true. There's got to be something there that is waiting to just take the meat off their bones. Yes. It's hard. Yes. What was that one movie? Oh my gosh. I think it had John Travolta. Um, shit. Well, where he's anyway, I think the rock it's the rock that's in it at the end, and he like takes the he takes this like a chicken leg, and and he and he's eating it, but like he does it in like one like swipe, and he's like, you suck all that meat off that bone or something like that. And that's what I'm hearing right now. Rock on. So yeah, your person yeah. You just take that as it is, because I can't go any further there. Words hurt. It always reminds me of more than words. Wait. If I follow you, I could lose everything. Well, 7 is for me Cancer energy with the Chariot. It's like there's a halt on, or has been a halt on, bringing this connection together, because they're still thinking about how tempting it is, but also that they could lose everything. There's a high price here that will be significant and different for all of you. But 7 and 5 is 12, and that's a new perspective, or a stagnant one. But I believe from what everything that we've come across so far, 5 is also change. It's the Hierophant, which is self-limiting beliefs. And maybe your person is finally changing, going through that and changing their perspective, having that new outlook, and understanding that it doesn't matter how many choices and options there are, they are the only one that you want. And they're starting to see that. And simultaneously, they might have their own options and choices, but none of those compare to you. And that's the epiphany here. Oh, look. Yeah, nah. I hate this card. This is the most hated card for me in the deck because it's wishy-washy. It's like you might be the one that's yeah, and they're the one that's nah. But there's all this gray area that needs to be discussed. And instead of communicating, it just stays in the gray. Now I'm hearing in the gray from Bad Omens. And it's like, you're willing to compromise, communicate, whatever, but your person still needs that time. I still don't have all the answers, and I don't want to lose you. I don't want to say something wrong. Some of them don't want you to see how much they're hurting. So they hide away with this 9, this hermit energy. But they don't have all the answers. They're not going to have all the answers ever. Not without communication, you know? But they don't want to lose you. And this adding to 6 again is like their heart chooses you. They don't want to lose you. They don't have all the answers. So we wait. So we procrastinate. Pile 3. If I asked you to stay, would you leave? So especially right next to each other. The 4 of Wands, which is that soulmate twin flame energy. This also makes me feel like the sun. It's like they want this foundation with you, but they are too afraid to ask you anything. They don't have all the answers. They have all these questions, and you're more than willing to speak to your truth. And still they have a problem with trusting. And like I said, you hold this mirror to them. They are the ones who actually have all the booby traps. Now I'm thinking of the Goonies. Booby traps. Are your booby traps? Are your boobies traps? I don't know. I think you've tried to tempt them with some booby traps. You know. So anywho. You do you, pile 3. But this, okay, so we've got 8, which is strength, which is Leo energy, and they just don't have the strength to bring that, because justice is also the 8 and some tarots. They don't have the strength to bring justice, the kind that you would deserve in this connection. They don't want to say something shitty and hurt your feelings. They would rather just stay silent until they had something better to say, or, you could be waiting forever, which, by the way, don't. You do what you want, of course, but don't miss opportunities because you're stuck on someone who might never be ready. You're right. They are waiting for you. Have I lost everything? So this is like 9 of Swords. It's 69. Cancer energy. So 9 of Swords, that's 9, 10. You are endgame. 19, the sun. They want to bring you that truth, the clarity that you're asking for. And they know that they keep running, and it's a possibility that may have driven you to walk away already, and they're wondering if they've lost everything. They know that you are right. They, in thinking that they are waiting for you, but they just don't have the balls to tell you that. So you do with that what you will, and we will look at some messages. Okay. Now this is the In the Shadows Oracle cards and Messages of Love Oracle cards. The shadow cards are more like intrusive thoughts, things that they would not say out loud. Pile 3. Okay. What's going on with pile 3? What would they say? I wondered how far this would go. Like it was some kind of test for you to see how much you would put up with before you walked away. That's not for all of you, but I was careless with you. It tracks. I'm hearing Careless Whisper, George Michael, or Tamia. There's a remix of that. Pile 3. Oof! Okay, that one had a lot of attitude. Alright, uno momento, por favor. Okay. I fear that you will reject. No fear. Sorry about my squeaky chair. Oh boy. So, I fear that you will reject me. Oh boy. Oh my goodness. I know you're watching me. Yeah, I just heard Brittany. Now watch me. Get it. It feels like you are a slave for this person. Your heart. They could be watching you. You could be watching them. That's a little bit of, social media spying and energy there. Second chance. This relationship deserves a second chance. Pile 3. Oh, wow. Okay. So, unavailable. This person is unavailable to give you all you deserve. We were talking about that. They're not able to give you that right now. I'm happy that it's over. So, this feels like you walked away, and now they finally have a chance to breathe. Because they knew they couldn't give you what you deserved. So it's a weight off of them to not have to worry about disappointing you. So that they're happy that that is over, but I still want you. I never want to feel that way again. Oh my, are you? Denial. We had that come out. Your person is in denial. Okay, listen, we're not taking all of these. This one flew up this way, but regret. Someone feels remorse for the way they treated you. Okay. Come on. I don't know how to let you go. What did you want from me? You're so easy to see through. And the reason you're so easy to see through, pile 3, is because you have always spoken to your person with clarity, with trust, with, trying to ease those fears. Because you might not understand what it is that they go through, but you want to help, you want to, even if they were just like, I need some space, talk it out. Just don't, you just want something, some kind of clarity. They are in denial. Detach with love to clearly see the truth. And that's what has been a theme in these readings today, because I feel like a lot of you are in your power and you have stepped away. And so maybe if they stopped trying to see things that, I heard see right through you like you're bathing in Windex from Obsessed with Me with Mariah Carey. It's just, it's frustrating. It is. Because this does deserve a second chance. I can still see you standing there. Integrity. Does this situation align with your values and morals? That is like Hierophant energy. Retreat. Time alone or in nature will help you recharge. There's that vacation. So let's see. Okay. We're going to get some of these shadow and light cards. And the first one that comes out will be shadow, then light, and so on. I bet you wish you never met me. Light, a magical experience through tantric sex. That's what I want with you. Yes, ma'am. I'm hiding behind a mask. We got mask, I mean, light. I've got this. Shadow. I am stuck in my grief. and light. I am strong in myself and know everything is going to be okay. I'm hearing It's Gonna Be Okay by Robin, Robyn. She says, my love is on the way. I'm here to save the day. It's gonna be okay. And there's no need to cry. I'm right here by your side. It's gonna be all right. It's gonna be okay. So, pile 3. Surrender to the universe and either it's gonna be okay whether they come back to you or not. Because you need to put that love into yourself. Don't let it change your heart or the way you love. I'm going to get some of these spicy messages now. You know the drill. I use this with my spicy giggle videos that I make for my Spicy Pisces members. So if you're interested, check that out. But I have been using them lately on these readings so that I can have a little bit of a smile at the end of these readings that have been, the collective has been so rough lately. So I'm feeling all your guys' energy and I sending you so much love. Pile 3, what would they say? Not many people can take my breath away, and you don't even have to try. You cannot save me, you can only love me. Boy. I'm hearing, save me from the nothing I've become. Bring me to life. Evanescence. You turn me on from across the room, and I'll completely melt if you come any closer. Oh, now I'm hearing closer. 9 Inch Nails, you know what's up. I wanna, like an animal, I wanna feel you from the inside. Pile 3. Your words are my foreplay. Sweet syllables, kissed and caressing. Caressed again. Kissed and caressing my mind, absorbing every breath through my pores, soul seduced, infinitely yours. Let's get one more. Pile 3. Okay. I'm so in love. Every time I look at you, my soul gets dizzy. In the language of glances, let's converse where every blink and every stare whispers our secrets. Let's lose ourselves in a dance of passion where every movement speaks volumes of our unspoken desires. And that careless whisper is all about a dance of passion. Okay, so let's see what's on the bottom. I can't get you off of my mind. If I don't distract myself, I end up touching myself, and you'll be the end of me. Yep. They see you, pile 3. They see you, and you know they're watching. You trying to tempt them with booby traps either, because they know, they see right through that. Oh my goodness. So I'm going to get into charms and initials. Okay. Ooh, that was a little harsh. All right. Pile 3. Okay, so I have 2, 5, 3, 5, 8. Okay, we have E, M, or W. So me or we. V. Okay, X, L, H, L, E, V, B, N, V, E, G, H, Y, N. New York. F, Y, Q, T, cutie. O, and V. Another V. W or M. All right, that's it for initials. We have multiple flowers here, so lots of growth. This looks like a little apple. Could be a teacher. This looks to me like a magic mirror. This looks like a spur or like a star. What is it, a samurai star? I don't know. You know what I'm talking about, though. Just, This is a haunted house. I love this charm. But yeah, you haunt them. They haunt you. But you can see the ghost on the roof. There's a moon up there. There's a pumpkin down there. So Halloween might be significant. We have a bee. I heard be yourself. Aladdin. There's another flower. It's a rose. A rose. A rose. We have, I think that's a tuba. Let me know if I'm wrong. We have Saturn. Let me ask you guys something. Why is... Didn't we... Okay, first of all, I am someone who refuses to believe that Pluto is not a planet. It was always a planet, and it's still, for me, a planet. But when did Uranus lose its ring? Because every time I see a picture of it, there's no ring, and I grew up with there being a ring around it, right? It was different than Saturn, but it was also had the ring. So I don't know. Tell me if that means anything. We have a plane, so there could be some traveling. Maybe to a beach somewhere. We've got a starfish. Pink starfish. Not a chocolate starfish. No, ma'am. We we have a lobster, or kind of reminds me of a Scorpio symbol, but we have a cactus, so it could be somewhere hot. We have the Pegasus, the flying horse, and the fairy. So that's cool. You got, that beautiful magical energy in here. And then we have a feather. So for me, that's spiritual messages from yeah, just like spirit messages, signs, synchronicities, and things like that. So, okay. The If you're still here, the secret little charm symbol will be a cactus or a ghost. Here is your screenshot. And that is all I have for you, Pile 3. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you guys. And yeah, if you enjoyed the video, please like, subscribe, comment. If you want to delve into this any further, I do private readings. So email me if you're interested in that. And yeah, that's it. It was a good reading. Probably the best one from today, honestly. But you got to take care of yourself, right? So just make sure, I just heard apple a day keeps the sorrow away. I know that's not how it goes, but this, I'm assuming, is Saturn. So with that energy and the things going on right now, just breathe, and I'm sending you so much love, warm soul hugs, and yeah, just keep fighting it. I, yeah, I just, you are strong. You are stronger than you know. You are an empress. So, no booby traps. All right. Love you guys. I will see you in the next one. Okay? Bye.
Mimiano Beach.